Hello vlog. I was just editing a vlog where I went to the bookstore 2 days ago, and then on TikTok I just saw that people are getting the sequel to Heartless Hunter. Let me find it. Where is it on my bookshelf? I need to reorganize. Things have gotten a bit crazy on here, but Heartless Hunter was one of the best books that I read last year. I'm seeing that Rebel Witch, the sequel, might be available like 18 days early at Barnes & Noble, so we're gonna go check it out. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Summer. I talk a lot about e-readers, books, I do reading vlogs, and I just show you my life. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe and stick around. So this one came from Book of the Month, and I have the hardcover. I actually do not have the Kindle version of this, which is kind of funny. And it's not supposed to come out, the sequel, until February 18th. It is February 1st today, and I'm seeing it all over TikTok. People are getting it at Barnes & Noble. So I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble, despite going just a couple of days ago to actually a grand opening. I don't know what order these vlogs are going to come out in, but make sure you're subscribed to see that grand opening vlog if it's not out already. It might be already out on my channel, but we'll see what order they go up in. So let's get ready. Let's go to Barnes & Noble for the second time this week and see if I can find the sequel to Heartless Hunter. I love this one. This one is a witch and a witch hunter. I feel like I'm having an Onyx Storm hangover situation because it was just so good, and I don't know. I've been trying to read another fantasy. I don't know if it's going to work, but this one was just so good that I feel like I could jump into the sequel. So this could be the cure if I can get it. I kind of wanted to reactivate Book of the Month to have them match, but I think we'll be okay if I can just go find it at the store. So let's go. I have never been to this Barnes & Noble before, but why does everything look so regal? It looks like a castle or something. Okay, it's kind of loud out here, but there were no books to be found. I even asked, and I called another Barnes & Noble, and they said they're not letting them out until the 18th. So I don't know where everybody's getting theirs, but you know, it was worth a try. I'm glad I went and looked. Okay, we're just gonna try Costco because sometimes they randomly have books out. So let's see if it's there, and if not, I'll get a couple other things that I need. Okay guys, does Costco just not have a book section anymore? Because I feel like last time I was here, I was questioning that their book section was really small, and I was like, maybe they're just moving it. But now I'm looking through everything, and I'm like, I don't even think they have a book section anymore. What is going on? Costco is absolutely insane, and a line wrapped around the entire store, so got a little sundae, and we're just gonna head home. So I was going to scrap that footage and just leave it and not do anything with it, but then I decided to go check another Barnes & Noble. I saw House of Leaves, one of my favorite books ever, and I looked everywhere for Rebel Witch, everywhere. And then I was about to leave, they made the closing announcement, and then I saw this right by the register, and I was like, wait a second, it is here, and they let me buy it, and here we are. It was there. So I guess I can go ahead and make this a vlog since I already started trying to find this last weekend. So the light is terrible in here, so I'm gonna take this home so we can talk about it. I'm already on chapter 4. I have my little book light that I haven't used in so long, and then I have a highlighter. I did grab some tabs that match. I know the lighting sucks right now, I'm sorry everyone. I did grab some tabs from my collection that kind of like match, at least that kind of reddish and orangish ones match. I really wanted, this is what I was going to say while I was in there, but I was just so shocked while I was looking. I really wanted the Barnes & Noble blue cover. And by the way, this is the sequel to Heartless Hunter. I can't remember if I explained that when I was originally looking for it, but I was just so shocked that I found it because I was about to leave the store. They made like the closing announcement at 7:45, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Like, I just don't think they have it. And then I walked over to that last table that you guys saw me with that last clip, and it was there. And when I tell you that, I was like, what in the world? Are you kidding me? Like, it's actually here. But there's a blue Barnes & Noble exclusive edition that I really wanted, but you know what? I will take it so I can read and just have the story. So I have been highlighting. I don't want to spoil anything, but I am on chapter 4, and I don't know if I can show you things without, I'll like do a little flip through and like a TikTok, or I'm gonna shut that because I feel like that actually could be a spoiler if you're not done with book 1. So I will do like a TikTok flip through or something, or on Instagram. I don't know. I'll put those on the screen in case you don't follow me there. And then as always, you can also follow me on Goodreads as well. I feel like I didn't really introduce myself in this video because I just was looking for this book and I didn't know if that footage that I took last week was ever going to be used. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Summer. I talk all about books. I do lots of book vlogs. I talk about e-readers, and I just like to do lots of videos about life. So if that sounds good, then please stick around for more and subscribe. So I'll keep you updated on it. It's really good so far. We jumped right into the action. And if you haven't read the first one, Heartless Hunter, I was reading that one during the cabin vlog from last year, which for some reason is now getting views now. I don't know. I think it's so funny when old videos get a little bit of traction, but that's one of my favorite vlogs that I've ever made. And I was reading Heartless Hunter. We're in Estes Park, Colorado, and then this is the sequel to that. So if you're looking for kind of like a romantasy that's a little bit different, like this one is about a witch and a witch hunter that obviously fall in love, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Don't want to give anything away. So that's what this is about. And I have not finished a book since Onyx Storm. I'm editing my Onyx Storm video right now, but I still just haven't come up with my thoughts on it. So this one might even come out before that one. And then I also need to do my January wrap up. So make sure you're subscribed for those, and I'll keep you updated on Rebel Witch. Oh, and tomorrow, guys, we have so much to do. I have 2 things to unbox. I have book mail and I have Nespresso mail to unbox tomorrow when the sun is out. So we'll get to those tomorrow, and I'm going to keep reading this for tonight. I'll let you know where I'm at tomorrow morning. All right, it's the next morning. Really, it's afternoon, but here's my little, I thought this was brown, but it's pink. They're my favorite highlighters. I'll leave them below in case you're interested. But oh, I made it to page 100. We just hit a really good trope. I guess I'll show you like this. There, you can see how far I am. I have my little booklet attached to it because I was reading at night. But again, I really was wanting the blue version, but just getting to read it, I'm really happy, and I'm surprised at myself that I read so much last night, but I just couldn't stop reading it. So I keep reading that today. And then I also need to make a coffee, but I got a Nespresso box in the mail. Let's try and zoom out far enough that you guys can see that, because I wanted to show you a few of my favorite sleeves, because I just like a little mini restock, because they are limited flavors. This is how Nespresso will get you, is I have a few flavors. Like, I like some of the regular flavors for sure, but I have a few flavors that have just absolutely changed the coffee game for me, and this is why I have an espresso. And then they're limited edition sometimes, so then you have to like kind of stock up. But then there are these groups where you can buy, sell, and trade, so it's almost like it becomes this collector's situation, and it's so interesting. So I like to stock up when I have flavors that I really like, just so I have them until they come out with the next thing that I like, and it just continues. So let me show you what's in here. By the way, I got the cutest little box cutter. You just have to make sure that you're like not accidentally cutting yourself, but it looks like a little cloud. And I used to have the weirdest, like jankiest scissors to open that were not sharp at all. So I got a set of 3 of these little clouds, and I love these because sometimes when I go to the package room, I take them with me and then I just open the package there. But today I wanted to show you guys and do a little unboxing. So let's see what's inside my Nespresso package. Okay, so it comes with a little recycling bag so that you can recycle your pods. There's that. I wish the reward system was a little bit better. Also, I still haven't done my Nespresso video, but I probably will soon. So this one is a Gran Lungo, which is like a little bit of a smaller coffee, but it's stronger. And this one is really good. I haven't actually tried this one iced, but this one is from Ethiopia. And then I have, this one was a limited edition. This one might be my favorite pod of all time. This one is the peanut and roasted sesame. And like the capsules are just so pretty. You've probably seen me pick a few of these up. just when I'm making coffees and videos, stuff like that. And then this one is so funny. It says for use with oat milk only, but I used it with not oat milk and it was fine. But it says barista edition, but this is like their Oatly collab. So this one's really good. This one's a double espresso. The peanut and sesame is a full coffee. This one was like their part of their holiday, so it has like a cute little train on the side of it. So anyway, those are my 3 that I have right now, just as a mini little restock, because these 2 are limited edition and I don't know when they're going to be out of stock. So I wanted to just get an extra. There's 10 in each sleeve. And I just think it's so much less expensive to have a really good coffee experience than obviously buying a coffee every day. And coffees at the store, if you were to go to a physical coffee shop, are like what, $6 to $8, I feel like, for what I make at home. So even if these pods are like $1.15 US each or something like that, then it's honestly still saving me money, and I like the coffee so much better. So I'm gonna put these down, and then we have book mail as well. So I have book mail from Bailey Thomas, and I am so excited to see what's in here because it feels kind of heavy. And so let me see what's in Bailey's package. It just looks like this, just to hide our addresses, but I'm sure it's upside down now, so I hope I didn't wreck anything. But Bailey, very excited to see what's in here. The lighting is so funky right now. It's just the time of the afternoon, but I wanted to make sure I open this. Oh my gosh, Bailey, this is so cute. Okay, look, you can go follow her at author Bailey Thomas. And let's see what she sent me. Stop, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. My grandparents actually used to have a dog, a little Westie, that looked just like this. So this actually, Bailey, I don't know how you knew this. I don't know if this goes with the book or not, but I love Westies and I love little dogs. This is so cute. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this. A ring pop. I haven't seen a ring pop in so long either. This is so, so cute. A little confetti, a little notebook. Bailey, you have outdone yourself. Oh, it has little messages in there. Bailey, this is so, so cool. Some stickers. And her book is called You Should Have Just Let Me Go. And the cover here, let me put the box over here so you can really, I know the light is so funky, but the cover I feel like is really giving like small town romance. And let's just pause to read the back. Is their love for each other enough, or should they just let each other go? Oh my gosh. Okay. This seems like this is going to be quite an interesting read because I feel like I want them to be together, but obviously not if it's not right. So I feel like I'm invested already, Bailey. So thank you, Bailey, for sending me some book mail. And this is going to go on my shelf on my to be read very soon. I need to like actually put together like a February and March TBR. I also need to film my January wrap up, like I said. So I'll make sure that I do that, and I will include this in my TBR. So thank you, Bailey. Looking forward to reading this, and you guys can go follow Bailey and you can order this. I'll leave the links below to this so you can find it easily as well. So thank you. Okay, so it's hard to do this with one hand, but we're gonna do a little latte with one of the Oatly capsules, and this is a double espresso. So let me grab a cup and the oat milk. It says for use with oat milk only, and I've used it without it, but today we're just gonna play by the rules. I tell you to get the barista edition so it matches. So cute. Such a brand collaboration, but it's so cute. Okay, some people do this in a little bit of a different order, but we are going to put our capsule in. It's hard to do this with one hand. And then we shut it. Start the brewing process. I'm putting a tiny bit of this sugar-free vanilla syrup into it, just because I think it makes it good. So adding this MVP creamer. Okay, then we're adding our oat milk. You really have to shake this one up or else it gets like separaty and it's not as creamy and what you need it to be. So shake this. Oh yeah, it tells us shake. Put this in here and then we'll get some ice. Okay, so now it just looks like this. I'll probably also add some cinnamon. Okay, it's looking perfectly creamy. Okay, it's looking good. Let's give it a stir. A little taste test. That's really good. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I think we're good. I have been highlighting, can't really tell. Okay, you know what? I don't think I can do it without doing spoilers, but I've been using this little pink pen because it kind of matches. Last night, I thought it was like a brown color because it kind of looks like a little bit of a brown color, but I have been finding that holding this and then just highlighting, I've been so engrossed in this hardcover, which I haven't read a physical book in so long. I think I mentioned that last night, which sounds insane, I know, but I'm just such a Kindle person that I have not read a physical book in forever. So I actually canceled my Kindle pre-order because I was like, well, I have the physical copy. And then I realized I never got the Kindle copy of Heartless Hunter either. So apparently for this series, I'm just going to have the physical ones, but I kind of love it. Let me go grab Heartless Hunter, by the way, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's going to look really familiar from the cabin vlog if you've seen it. So they're a little bit different size-wise because this one was Book of the Month, and Book of the Month books were always just like extra big hardcovers. I feel like I can do hardcovers if they're smaller, and I'm actually now just thinking about this. I'm wondering if Book of the Month contributed to me like freaking out about hardcovers, because remember how I was showing you the font sizes and the other ones? I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me, but I like to really make sure that my font sizes, I'll fix that, are readable for me since I'm so used to being able to adjust them on the Kindle. But I think this is the perfect size. I'm loving it, and I'm just so excited to continue. So again, I'm on like page 100, and follow me on Goodreads. I'll link my profile below if you want more up-to-date updates, because these vlogs tend to come out a little bit later. But let me know if you've read this one, and let me know what you thought, and let me know if you're gonna read this one. I will try and get this vlog out as in a timely manner as possible, just because I want to be able to talk to you guys about it. Obviously no spoilers, but you can message me on Instagram or something if you want to talk spoilers. Okay, it is many days later. I don't even know. This week has been crazy. White Lotus just premiered, so I watched the first episode of that, and it was so good. So if you are a White Lotus fan, leave like a little flower emoji in the comments as our little secret. So I'm reading Rebel Witch still, and it comes out on Tuesday, and I have this much to go. So I'm kind of scared. I was going to finish it last night, but then it just got too late, and I knew I would be up till 4 a.m. So it's still kind of late right now, but I'm going to see if I can maybe make a dent. Things are getting pretty crazy. And again, I learned this is a duology, not I don't think there are any more books. So I'm kind of scared that I only have that much left. Like, what could possibly happen? Okay, guys, so I did finish Rebel Witch last night. It was incredible. It was definitely a 5-star read for me. And I guess if I have that 5-star vlog that I still need to edit, where this vlog ends when I find a 5-star read, it would end either with Onyx Storm or with Rebel Witch. So that was really, really good. It comes out today on the day that I'm filming this. So I'm going to try and see if I can maybe edit this and get it up immediately. We'll see. It could be a couple of days delayed, but again, this is the sequel to Heartless Hunter. So it's hard for me to say anything without spoiling, but it was a duology. It did wrap up. It did make me freak out during some portions, and she did a really good job with the suspense, the pacing, the characters. I love the characters even more, and I feel like we really got to know them, and the twists were really good. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like I flew through Rebel Witch. Like, Heartless Hunter took me a bit to get into because of all the world building, but once you're in, then Rebel Witch is just such a good, easy read. So I absolutely loved it. I highly recommend it. I'll talk even more about it in my February wrap up. So if you haven't read Heartless Hunter yet, the first one in this series, then I would definitely get on that. Put it on your TBR. Let me know in the comments if you are going to put it on your TBR. Then the other thing I want to talk about is something that has been kind of interesting that I've seen people freaking out about, and maybe for good reason. I have seen that apparently Amazon is no longer going to let us download our Kindle titles, so they're transferable via like being able to transfer and then have them on the computer, remove the DRM, I think is what it's called, digital rights management or something like that, and then be able to put it on the Kobo. So that kind of makes my Kobo a little bit more obsolete unless I can buy the books directly from the Kobo store, which is not as easy as Amazon. They just don't have as big of a selection. So I'm probably going to make a vlog here pretty soon in the next 10 days or so where I download all of my books that I have right now, and that could be a journey, and put them on my Kobo just so I have them. But then what's depressing is that I think we won't be able to do that in the future. So I'm gonna investigate. I will keep you guys updated. If you've heard anything about that, please let me know, because I'm really curious about your thoughts on it. I do have a colorsoft review coming as well, and I also have a Kobo Libra color versus colorsoft review coming out, but that might change once the functionality changes a little bit because of what Amazon's going to do. So make sure you're subscribed if you are interested in hearing more about that and seeing those. And then what's also exciting is I have some book mail, but I think I'm going to open that in the next vlog. So I have this from Entangled, sent me some book mail. So I think I'm going to open that in the next vlog. And I know that you guys kind of like it when I start the next vlog right where I left off from this one. So I'm going to end this one here, and I'm going to pick up the next one right now. So that way, once you watch it, you'll be like, oh, I remember what happened in the last one. So I think that sounds a hockey book, if you couldn't tell. So we'll see when I open this. I'll open this right now, and then we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. And it's kind of funny that this vlog started with me hunting for Rebel Witch and not sure if I was going to be able to find it. And then now I'm finishing it. So it ended up working out really well. It's one of those things where sometimes I feel really silly filming things, but then it ended up working out. The universe helped me find Rebel Witch early. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to come back for more and see what I'm going to talk about with the Kobo stuff and book mail. So see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.